take this out?
Do you want to score as well?
Yeah.
It's easy. Like, I mean,
Okay.
um,
To do both?
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I can
Because
still.
you're going to be watching the game anyway.
Yeah. Do I have to be here? Can I get rid of this?
You can, yeah.
Is it charged? I just turn it on. It's just a side thing, yeah?
It's already on. It's already on.
I'll check on my phone. Oh.
Yeah, check.
Hello, hello. Yeah. Yeah. Go for it.
I'll pass it over. Easy. Just so I can introduce you and stuff. All right, batters on the court, please. All right, you can definitely hear me, which is good news. Can you just run the rat chat saying the game's on? Actually, yeah. We got 0 viewers.
Right.
You go for it.
Bloody cool.
Come on, Joel. Come on, Piyush. Get him in the first over. No, no cricket. Bro. They're not. What? Do you know what they're doing?
One sec. I don't know.
So we go.
All right, boys. Everyone watching at home. Just want to make sure that the stream you can hear me on the commentary.
No, we're doing well, but not as.
It's online. You can check on. I'll show you in a little bit. Yeah.
Come on, Piyush.
Hello. Testing. Testing.
Come on, Piyush.
All right. A big welcome to all the viewers who are watching. We have a game of TLD versus the 8 shooters. Anuj just told me that Piyush's pace is quite down at the moment, which would benefit the likes of Abi, who leaves that ball. And that is the over. 7 coming off it. Good start for TLD. Look, both teams need a win. It'd be fair to say. TLD probably just hasn't been the same. Probably just hasn't had the same hunger they had last season, I'd say. Um, Now, the why that is, no one really knows. But it just makes this game a lot more important because I think if TLD want any hope of making the finals, they probably have to start winning all the games from now on. And 8 shooters, after a good start, winning a couple of games, they've tapered off a little bit as well. And if they don't win today, to the finals, then it means the Clayton boys, who had a really impressive win the other day, will maybe be in the box seat for finals, and the next couple of games will matter a lot. It's a good shot by Div, and that's 4 runs. Till we move on to 11 without loss. So Joel's coming into bowl. Joel has been a revelation. this season. Not saying he hasn't been a great player for the longest of times in SPL, but last season his form wasn't that good um, while he was playing for the Ducks. It could just be because he didn't enjoy playing the Ducks, but I'm obviously just joking there. Joel's made a 50 and a 60 also, I think. He's going to be very important when they chase down whatever score TLD gets. As Piyush is back in the attack, bowling to Div. I think this is a matchup Piyush really would um, lick his lips over. Abhi was facing him out quite well. Piyush loves bowling full, and he swings the ball late. So there's a chance of getting cleaning up Div here, I'd say. Ooh. As Div plays and misses. Well played by Div, and lovely running. That's 4 runs. And that is great initiative by Div there. Abhi wasn't really ready for the run, but because there was a misfield, it didn't matter in the end. And it's good to see that Div has played 2 shots that has resulted in him already being on 8 runs and then just hitting the side walls and running hard. As Piyush puts a bit more into that. Nice bit of fielding by Piyush. It was a slow ball. Abhi still gets it away, flicks it, and that's 2 runs. There's 1 to come. That 1 stays low. Misses the stumps. 3 overs gone. The score is 17 without loss. Joel to continue. Bowling. As Div leaves that one. Nicely washed. That's an appeal for a catch there. Now Div did hit that. The question is, did it bounce after he hit it? Or did it go straight up onto the fence? Onto the net, sorry, and caught. It's a tough one. I'm not too sure what happened there. Yeah. But the shooters have decided to review that. Let's see what happens. Yep, let's have a look. So definitely hit the bat, just a matter of whether it bounced or not. No ledge involved either. And I believe the original decision is not out. And the shooters have reviewed. Try to overturn this call. Yes. It might be. I think live it did look like it bounced and it was a bump ball. Amit did, yeah. I think Amit was the captain there. Went straight up, didn't consult Viggy. Obviously Viggy's too nice of a bloke to say no to him. So we can do the replay. Yes, so it hits his bat there. There's too much going on to definitely call it, to change your call, I think. Yeah, I think it's one of those. You just stick with what you started off with. Yeah. All right. So as Anil was saying, um, there's a bit too much going on there. Got to stick to your original call, so that will, for the viewers out there, we're giving you an exclusive here. We're telling you before we even tell the players. How good is that? So we have a comments by is it Indran Hokart? I think so. Yes. We've got a comment by Camo Boy, who's tuning in today, which is good to see. He normally enjoys sitting on the sidelines and watching his team play as skipper. Would prefer Gavaskar. Look, I don't know about that. Gavaskar's been in the news lately. Um, and that is also it's one run. Joel to continue. It's a dot ball. Nicely played by Div. Good defensive shot. It's one run. It's a nice solid start by TLD. They haven't gotten away from the shooters yet, but 19 without loss after 4 overs. Well bowled by Joel. His slow balls are famous. Div gets away with that. Soft hands. That's the end of the over. As Seth is about to go on. Oh, he takes his jacket off. I thought he'd go on with his denim jacket. As Piyush comes on, well bowled. New bowler into the attack is Avinash. I believe Avinash is actually a previous SPL Cup grade MVP if you look at the honour boards as well, which is a lesser known fact. That's one run, a lot going on there. Abhi went for a run after he hit it straight up in the air, lucky not to be caught as well. Plays that a lot better. So Abhi is very talented, definitely very talented. You know, has done well in cup grade so far. I think he's just now has to take the next step of when he's in the 20s, really look to play smart shots to get his team, to retire. Because there's been a couple of times he's been in the nervous 20s and he's just sort of let it all go. And played a silly shot to try to get to that 30. Really well fielded by Biggie. Saved 4 runs there. It's great stuff at point. That's a wide. That's 2 to finish off. 26 without loss after 5 overs. TLD looking good so far. And we have Mohit coming into the attack. Now he's a very unique type of bowler. Can on his day take a bag of wickets. That's a very interesting action you'll notice when you watch the stream. Doesn't look ahead when he actually releases a ball. It's kind of like Paul Adams. Well played by Div. That's a drop catch by Avinash. Drop catch, lot going on there at SPL just then. There's a drop catch first by Avinash, went for 4, then Div wanted to take a run, and then he didn't. In the end, it's just 4 runs. Now, I'm sure Bagsy would be telling his team right now in the in the dugout, is that we've had some really good starts before as well, and we've just capitulated and not gone on with the foundation that the openers have set. So he will be very mindful of that. 6 overs, 31 without loss, 7 wickets in hand. They should be looking for a score of 120 and above to put themselves in a good position. Obviously, having no gunny playing for the shooters helps as well. He's a very accomplished and smart and tactical bowler. But, Tildy's aware as well that Joel's been in some good form. They got Viggy, Bunty, Amit, the big man, too. We've all been in relatively good form and are capable of chasing a good score. So they want to put as many as they can on. The ball's just gone out there. Let me have a look at any comments from the viewers on the live chat. We have 2 viewers. Well fielded by Seth. It's a nice shot by Abhi. Abhi on drive, 4 runs. It's a top ball. Abhi really going all out here. That's what I mean. He's on 18 of 21. He's done a good job so far. Take the extra couple of balls, get to your 30. Build an innings there, just like that. And that is silly. He's very lucky to not be run out there. I'm not sure what's going on with Abhi today in his running, but he could have been run out at least a couple of times already. Div did not move, and just lucky that the fielder missed, honestly. Hey, was that 1 run? 1? Thanks, Piyush. Yep. Thanks, Piyush. Abhi moves on to 23 with that. Bit of a misfield there from Viggy. And nice fielding. Nice running there. And that's another 4 runs for Abhi. Moves up to 27 off 24. It's a good over for TLE there. They're 44 without loss off 7 overs now. And you can see Pavo, Sandeep, Bagsy, Hari, Butler all standing on the sidelines. Still nervous, looking for, I think, their 2nd win of the season. But you can just tell that they're a lot hungrier right now because they know these are the big moments that are going to give them a chance to hopefully play finals at the end of the season. Potentially the last one for SPL. More to continue. Starts off with a dot against Abhi. Abhi's got to get 3 more to retire here, very important. He's showing good patience today. Obviously he's had a few scares with the running. Just got to wait for his ball, hit the side walls and run if he has to. It's 1 run, moves on to 28 with that. And that's a wide one. It's a lovely shot. Again, Abi did not respond to Div's call, was on the back foot, stuck, watching the ball. Could have easily been run out again. Joel just missed it, had all the time in the world. End of the day, though, it's 4 runs. Abi retires, survives, and he's done his job for his team. The new batsman in is Sunny Krishna. Now, Sunny, we know, is a very talented batsman. Has all the shots in the world. Great guy as well. He probably hasn't had the best SPL season this season, that he would have liked. Um, and I think I've got a bit of a feeling here that Sunny, the way Sunny goes, I think, is how TLD goes a lot of the times, because he's sort of their X factor. Um, he scores runs quickly, um, which is important, and he takes the game on as well. So he doesn't let. Cheers, Anna boy. He doesn't let the opposition's best bowlers just dot him up, dot him up, dot him up, take a couple of wickets. Because when Sunny's on, he punishes you. Runs hard as well. So it's interesting. Viggie's on now. Viggie's a very good bowler. Like I was saying in the SPL Instagram video of who you like to face at least, Viggie was up there for me. Because, as you'll see, he balls these little flicky, quick off spinners. Sometimes it can be hard to pick. Alright, let's go. Viggie to Sunny here. Well watched by Sunny. Some friendly chat here between Amit, the keeper, and Sunny Boy. Well watched by Sunny once again. And I think Viggie's just setting him up. He's bowling couple, just going away from Sunny, and he's going to ball the other one. He balls a short one there and gets punished. Wasn't short enough, wasn't quick enough either. And Sunny's hit that very nicely into the gap and also ran. So that's 4 runs for TLD. They move on to 54 without loss now. Nicely played by Div. That's 2 runs. Bit too full there probably from Viggie. There's one to come. That's the over, Anu. Yep. That's the over done. 6 coming off for TLD. Very solid again. Alright, new bowler in is Amit. Amit to bowl to Sunny. I think Sunny's just giving me a wink there that he's just absolutely going to explode this over. Might retire in this over himself as well. Watch out for that, viewers. Alright, so we got Amit in. Amit Neraji. Neraji is bowling. It's a bit of a character as well. It's a good start. Well fielded by Bunty and Bubbly. That's a wide. So the advantage Amit has is that he's a very tall guy. So you can generate that bounce. Well fielded again by Bunty. Saves a couple of runs. It's off the legs, and that's a leg by. Okay, he's bowling good pace, just 'cause has to get in the right areas. The trouble, Sonny. This is a good contest here. Umwith hasn't really bowled a very short ball yet, but I think it's around the corner. Oh, it keeps it full. And Seth misses a easy bit of fielding there and costs the team 2 runs. And there's 1 to come. Has to be short, you think? Oh, it's full again. And he's belted down the ground for 4 runs. Good over for TLD there, 9 off it. Okay. What do you want? Yeah, sounds good. Okay. Thanks, mate. You too. You want yours? Where's yours? Alright, so Arnold's just taking the scoring duties off me, which is good. It is. So 65 without loss after 10 overs. The shooters need some wickets here. Mohit, how are we going to get wickets? What's the secret? How are the shooters going to get wickets? On the stumps? Yeah. I think they've been a little bit wayward. Balled a bit down leg. Too many wides. But Viggy's bowling now. He's the right man for the job. The commentating for the live view. So anyone watching, or when you watch the replay, you can hear it. Yeah. Does Viggy have one that goes the other way? He used to. Not anymore? Okay. So I've just found out that he doesn't have the one that goes back into the right-hander, or bounces and cuts back in, which makes it a bit harder. But let's see what he's got. Ooh, well watched by Div. And, Div's batted a long time. He's making sure he gets to his 30. So the likes of Bagsy, Hurry, Sandeep can really accelerate. And I forgot to mention, TLD are wearing a brand new kit. Looking quite good in it as well. It's red and black. They don't have the MJ or the Jumpman logo, unfortunately. Bagsy was telling me pre-game that because of copyright issues, so they do have some sort of a bull or a horn type of logo on their jerseys, but it's the first time they're repping it. So could this be a good omen? Wearing that, they're to a very good start. It's 11 overs now, 69 without loss. The skipper Viggy comes off. I will. I think I'll. Once Viggy comes over here, I think he's still really focused on the game. He just wants that wicket. It's a dot. And look, I think the shooters probably haven't balled enough short balls. I think. And I think like right now, for example, Amit is bowling everything full. He's a big guy. He's a big guy. Could easily bowl a short ball if he wanted to, but and he's just looking for that wicket too much. The wicket ball too much. He's trying to get Sunny bowled, and against good batsmen, you have to change it up. You can't just be bowling one length the whole time, especially in SPL. You cannot be bowling full all the time to the upgrade batsmen. Sorry, doesn't matter who you are. Could be bowling rapid pace. Even Sush when he bowls full and a good bat's on. He can go for it as well. That's again 4 runs. Well put away by Sunny. Credit to him as well. He's putting it away. But not too sure what's going through Amit's mind here. Surely you'd think he'd adjust now and ball a short one. He's been hit a few times. And that one's a little bit shorter, but what they did was the point fielder was taken away, and it's meant that it's resulted in another 4 runs. That's a big over for TLD there. Sunny's moved on to 25, overtaken Div. So they're 84 off 12 overs. It's looking to be a big score. Vicky, do you have one that goes the other way? You used to. What happened? Oh, you still have? Okay. Are you going to show it to us when you ball again? The ball? Right, okay. Okay, that's okay. Tibbs facing Piyush. There we go. And you see, you ball a good short ball, no one's going to hit it. Piyush is doing the right thing here. It's another dot ball. There you go, mate. Good, thank you. Yeah. I'm drowning myself in my sorrows. Give me one. Grab one. That's another good ball by Piyush. Well left by Div. New t-shirts. As Vicky's just got a haircut and he's got some laddus as well. From Amba Bazaar, I believe. Yes. As he makes his way in. Mohit is back on. Bowling from the Horsford end. So 86 without loss after 13 overs. Both the batsmen in their 20s at the moment. I think, look, if they make anything less than 150, the shooters have done well here. So Amit's just come off the field. I might ask him a few questions to, find out what was going through his mind when he was bowling for the viewers out there. So Amit, is that bowled? Just while that's happening, what was your thought process bowling to, I think, Sunny, keeping it full? Was the ball moving at all? You can.
Thank you, buddy. The first thing I'm bowling after maybe 3 years, so I don't even know the rhythm. So I'm just trying to pitch him short, but couldn't. And he's just waiting for the full balls. Yeah. And even I'm lucky as well. We had two of the age and gone to four straight away.
And what do you think is the chaseable total?
Now, look, you know our team can chase anything.
Of course.
We can bowl out of 50, but we can chase anything.
You've been making some big scores, shooters, 150.
Yeah. Even last game, I think we scored 170. And they're lucky now I wasn't there, but still make 170.
I'm sure we see you batting quite well there. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Amit, for that little interview there. Okay, so Viggy and Joel, the two minds of the shooters. Obviously, there's three normally with Gunny, but Gunny's at home at the moment, not playing today. Just having a bit of a chat as to who will ball the next over, what they need to do in the last 6 overs to keep this total down. So Sunny's rapidly moved on to 29 already. And Div's on 23. I'd expect Div to attack Vicky over here, or just place the ball in the gap and run here. So he plays it straight down the ground, but a dot ball. Well bowled there by Vicky. Nearly knocks him over. It's another dot there, very important. And that's out. Div falls for a well fought and well made 23. Done his job. Pavo comes in. And I think the message from Bagsy will be, we have 6 wickets in hand. We have around 5.5 overs. Let's make sure every ball counts. Backing up. Let's try to get to a score of 150. So I've had a comment from Tushar saying, "Tell the viewers how you lost to me in tennis today." Not sure if that's entirely true. Generally, it's a 6-love affair against Tush. Obviously, in my favour and anyone else's who plays him. Viggy, this is going to be a wicket maiden if this ball is a dot as well. It's been very important because, oh, bit of a misfill there from Bunty and Bubbly, and that's 2 runs. So 92 for 1 off 15 overs. Now, viewers out there, for some productive commentating, can you please share your views as to what will be a chaseable score for the shooters? Now, keep in mind the shooters have made big scores, and the TLD haven't been able to finish off games lately, or this season, to be accurate. Great to see we have 10 viewers as well. Gone up, and that's a poor misfield from Mohit there. Avinash and Mohit were both going for the same ball. Really should have stopped it from hitting the 4 fence. But that means Sunny moves on to 33 and retires. Well made 30 by Sunny. In comes the skipper in Bagsy. That's another dot. Every dot over here is crucial. The shooters get a couple of wickets here. Keep TLD down to around 120, 125. They'll be ecstatic. Ooh, a chance goes begging. He tries to cut that ball. It's 1 run. That's 6 runs by Bagsy. He wasn't looking for it. Gets a bit lucky, but I'm sure he'll take it, as will TLD. And it's 103 for 1 after 16 overs. His next 4 overs, I think, will decide the game. TLD looking to get to around 150 off, so 40 odd off the next 4 overs. Very doable. Should be done with 6 wickets in hand. And the shooters will just want to restrict him to around 120, 125, and just dot up Pavo here. Viggy to ball his final over. Good fielding by Piyush, but by the time the ball was, Pav had already ran. So that's 4 runs for Pavo. And a good start. Well played, good running. That's another 4. That's 8 off 2 this over. Viggy's under the pump here. That's 3 runs. There's not too much energy right now in the 8 shooters fielding. This is a stage where you have to create half chances. Well fielded by Avinash. Doesn't want to have a throw. And that's a dot ball. Important for BLD. That's 4 runs. Very uppish. And just evades Mohit's hands. Pavo back on strike. Bags moves on to 15. And that's out. Well bowled by Viggy. That's 4 overs gone. His figures, he's got 1 for 27. Now his last over probably went for around 15 odd. So prior to that he bowled quite well. And did a good job for his team. There's still 3 overs left. And it's 118 for 2. Lovely shot by Bagsy, and that's 4 runs. Moves on to 19 with that shot. Ooh, just hits the back wall, so they can run that. Bagsy back on strike. That's hit the lead, so it's popped up. Well caught by Piyush, just not out. And that's 4 runs. Bagsy on to 23 now. It's batting well. Sandeep, the new man in. All he's got to do is get something on it and run. Let's go across to the TLD area. Wait a minute. It's a very nice down up there by Bagsy. Probably nearly on 30. And he will left. Well flicked by Sandeep. It's good over there for TLD. The 137 off 18. And as I was saying, that target of 150 very achievable when you have wickets in hand. We have Piyush back in the attack. That should be caught. Oh. And gets away with it there. Well bowled by Piyush. And that's 4 runs for Sandeep. We have Pabba over here. We might ask him a couple of questions. He's just come out of batting. And that's out. Bagsy goes there. Well made. Quick fire 27. So to Pabba, what we'll ask him is, number one, how hungry are you boys for a win? I think I can see it from that you really want it a lot more, given the way the season's gone. And 2, what's a good score for you guys? What do you need to do to win?
Afternoon or good evening, everyone, I should say. Yeah, we are pumped up. I mean, we've had a pretty rough run of it all. We probably should have won. But that's cricket. I mean, you win some, you lose some in those games, but it's all the good teams, right? But so this game we came in wanting to really take advantage of this platform. So we're hoping we can get in the 160s. The 160s. We'd be pretty happy with that. But it's just good for the guys to get a bit of a hit as well. A lot of us have been struggling with the bat. So hopefully this turns our season around.
For that exclusive insight with one of the players there from TLD. TLD gone to over 150 now. Still with 6 balls left, 4 wickets in hand. They're really going to go every ball here. Running around 170 from here. Still have support to come. And I think Sunny retired and Abhi as well. So still got 2 batsmen that are retired. So I think the message from here will be every ball get around 15-20 off this over. There for SPL. You don't see this that often. Obviously with the rule that it has to hit the wall, it did not. Well fielded by Mohit. And it was an easy run out. Piyush could have just absolutely dawdled in and taken the stumps off. Ends up going for a couple of runs as Hari places Joel's slower ball. Fielding him on to 156. 4 balls left. Well ball there. by Joel. Another slower one, a drifter. So Neve's just got to wait for it. Just wait for that ball, and then you can take that apart straight down the ground. Another dot there. And 2 balls left. Still 156. Been a good over so far from Joel. And that's out. Well bowled by Joel here. Gets the LBW, so Neve has to go. Sabota's got 1 ball. Just wants to get something onto it and run here. It's been a very good over by Joel. He's only given away 4 runs in the 5 balls. That's 3 runs to finish off. Well done by Sabot. Like that. And that is the end of the innings. 160 to win. That's a big score to chase down. Have to be feeling very confident in the LD. Coming off a couple of losses, posting a big score of 159. We'll have a bit of a break here before the second inning starts. I'll get you one. Boys are back on. Bagsy into ball to Joel. The Joel has been the informed batsman. He's a huge wicket for the 8 shooters. I think the 8 shooters will go how Joel goes. So the dot ball. Another dot. So we've also got Sonny here. We might ask him a couple of questions. I guess how as in the team, everyone, it's hard to win, but I guess the morale, the teamship is what keeps you going. So how has that been, and what was your mind today?
See you. And throughout out. Thank you.
Have a swing bowler, balls full every ball. Already balling a bit shorter, which is nice to see. So the TLD have a bought in, which is good. They have been in winning in a lot of the games that they've lost. As Sunny was saying, just poised in those crucial moments. It's never too late. You can still make it for the final. Just the game that they need to get it started with the ball rolling. Seems like he has a lot more time than anyone sort of does when they're playing. And look, TLD, fair to them, they don't have that one bowler that will absolutely rip your heart out in terms of pace. They have guys like back get you out playing a false shot. Div, Abhi actually as well. It'll be interesting to see if we see Sunny leg spin today or not, because I noticed last game he did not bowl. But as Joel plays that, nicely guided for one. And on the flip side, Joel and probably the two you think you have the wicket, or once you get it, it's a different. Well, run there by Joel, and Joel's been in some very good. And Vicky's not someone as the opposition. Bagsy's making a few field adjustments, which is good. Ooh, squared up Vicky over there. But it goes for 2 runs. That's a loud LBW appeal. I don't think Bagsy's convinced though. Don't think he'll be reviewing it, as Arnold politely declines. It's well played by Vicky. And that's 2 runs. 3 overs, 21 without loss. It's a good start by the shooters. So what I thought Div and TLD did well was they ran hard. Let's see what the shooters do. Did not know that. Get up. Oh, that drop. great bounce by Sabord. And I would say some guys might not have got to it, but once taken it, good effort. Can't fault the effort. An important moment. Now, might pass it on. Here. Um, just to give us a bit of an update of PL. I know we did probably quite big.
Hello, viewers. This game is actually on. Like, big total on, but the 8 shooters are. Oh. That's a wide. That was. Next, that was really crucial here. We've got to go for it and be around that 60, 60, 70 runs if they stand a chance of chasing this down. Yeah, it's a big calls to bag to make. And that's, well, I've only been here for 2 seasons, but I've enjoyed every second of it. Every single I've enjoyed, love being. Oh, replace it for anything. Yeah. What's going on? Hopefully there's a solution. We can continue playing that we all love here. I don't know. Good have you. It's well fielded. Yeah, this game is in a really good bubble right now. Both teams really in the contest. Nice soft hands from Biggie. He's one of the best players I've seen who does that. Just soft hands down to fine leg. Third man. So, yeah, these are crucial 5 overs coming up for for both teams really. 8 shooters need to be around the 60, 70 runs, I reckon, by 10 overs, if they want a real hard fought chase. But yeah, so far so good for both teams, I think. Let's touch base on my experience with SPL. I've been here for 2 seasons, enjoyed every single minute of it. Every spell I've been out there on court, I have enjoyed so much. So yeah, it's real sad with the situation that's going on. I hope there's a solution found by the committee and the SPL ministry. But yeah, I hope this format of the game continues that we all love. Because yeah, it's that one, I don't know, game that each person that comes here looks forward to, playing with their friends, playing with their mates. Like some people only have teammates that are friends here, so it's also a good opportunity for them. Especially with the COVID and a lot of restrictions, it's a lot of people found love of cricket through this format of the game. So yeah, I hope it continues because it's got really big potential to yeah, really impact the players' personal and mental life. Like just it's a place where we all come and be happy, and yeah, I hope that continues. As you can see, everyone out there on court today is so passionate, and that carries on from cup grade to D grade. Like everyone plays for the love of cricket, everyone plays for the love of this format, plays for the community that we've built. Um, yeah, it was good to come into this for the 2 seasons, and I really hope I get more than 2 seasons because it's something I hold really close to my cricketing heart. Like, yeah, because moving away from home, coming to a new area, I found this where I could make new friends. Yeah, it's sort of emotional. I know I haven't really played a lot and I haven't really built big connections, but yeah, I really enjoy it, and I hope I continue. I get the opportunity to continue to enjoy this because yeah, it's so good, and also I umpire now, so yeah, I'm just involved with it, and I hope that continues because I'm one of those people who like literally lives and breathes cricket. So for this to be taken away from me, it would be, like put a dent on my social sort of stuff as well because yeah, it's something I enjoy so much. And a small note coming from the sheriff himself, who's umpiring, that this is a master class of leather cutting. Ball is seaming. It's like, well, that was close. This is like a day to whack a wicket, I reckon, out there. There's no cracks, but the cracks are there. Yeah, it's a real good game. Ooh. Slight misfield from Sonny, and he hit his head. Yeah, TLD just putting some pressure on right now. And Div, he's bowling pretty well. And he's dropped it. Oh, that's alright. Still a dot ball. I think the pressure's still on. But yeah, well, I think that's it for me. Well, looks like Pulley is back, and I'll let him take the reins.
Thank you, Mick. Appreciate those words. And thanks to Pratik for letting us know that some of the interviews and the commentary wasn't coming through onto the live feed because we're away from the computer. So thanks for those comments, and hopefully you can all hear Mick and myself loud. So look, 39 runs without loss, 7 overs. It's like one of those games at the moment where the fielding team, nothing just goes right. Some easy drop catches, some missed runouts, which has been the same for the shooters as well. We have Hurry, Ron Butler coming in from the Horsford end, bowling to Viggy. And the shooters boys, I think, are quietly confident here. It's been a very good start from them. That's nicely played. Big swing there by Viggy. It's a pressure of 4 dot balls there. I think he scored 1 run off one of the balls, but not too much coming off this over. That's nicely played by Viggy. And that's 4 runs. 45 off without loss of 8 overs. Look, we all know in SPL, the last 5-6 overs, chasing 60 to 70, if you have wickets in hand, is very achievable. So the shooters are doing quite well. Ooh, as Div comes back on. And TLD are starting to get loud in the field because they know they need a wicket here. I don't think the ball's doing too much. I don't know why that is, because we do have brand new balls that have tended to swing a lot. As Vicky plays a nice shot there, and that's an easy 3 runs there. That's the 50 up for the shooters without loss of 8.3 overs. Vicky's on 28, Joel on 18. It's been a great partnership here. And that is out. Joel just misses the top crossbar, which would have been a 6, just went over. And he's been caught quite comfortably by Bagsy. Safe hands. That's the first one down as Bunty comes in as a new man. Bunty to face. Look, Bunty's a bit of an unknown. Like, I don't think he's played a lot of SPL. I know he's been around for a while. Filled in for teams, obviously the shooters. Filled in for the Ducks a few times when we needed players as well. Let's see how he goes. It's one leg by. And that is the over. Good over there by Div. 9 overs gone. The score is 51 for 1. Vicky needs 2 runs to retire, and it looks like Amit is in next, the hard-hitting Amit. Abi comes into the attack. That's going to be a good contest. Abi's a good bowler. He's bowling to one of the better cup grade batsmen. See how he goes. That was quick. Good pace there. Surprised Vicky. It's well filtered there by Sabod. That's nicely played for 1 run. Moves on to 29 with that. Well left by Viggy. It's smart stuff. He's making sure that he gets a 30 by waiting for his ball that he knows he can just tap and get a single off. There's 1 to come here. It's well ball there. Good finish by Abi. New bowler is the skipper, Bagsy. Back in the attack. 52 for 1 off 10 overs at the halfway mark. Still need 108 runs to win off the last 10 overs. So 6 wickets in hand though. And that's a wide to start off. That's a dot ball. Bunty misses a ball there. That's another dot. I think it's important here for Bunty just to be proactive. Doesn't have to, go for a 4 every ball. Just get something on it. Just like that. That's okay. Although it's a dot, it's good intent there. If he does that every ball, he's bound to get a couple of runs. It's a dot ball. It's a nice shot. It's a lovely cut shot there. Could have been caught, but he hit it very hard, so it went down pretty quickly. That's sneaked for 1 run. Good over by Bagsby. 3 runs off it. Now there's 9 overs left for the 8 shooters. Oh, well fielded by Pav there. Saved a certain single which would have made Viggy get a 30. It's a good piece of fielding. Pavo, as we know, has played for most of his career at the Rats. That's a single, and that is a well-made 30 by Viggy. Really well batted by the skipper. So Pavo recently came across the TLD. This season, I believe. Also plays outdoor with the skipper of TLD Bagsy. And Pavo's won many championships with the Rats and has always been a very good fielder, which we saw just then as well. And that's 6 runs by Amit. Now, look, he's not going to go down wondering. He's just going to go for it. It's up to the bowlers to create enough chances here to take a catch here or get him out somehow. He's got a very good hand-eye, I must say. But he hasn't played too much of SPL. So, ball short. There we go. Ball short, doesn't like it, although that's a wide ball. And I believe that should be one for the over as well, if it's a wide ball for height. Soft hand, that's 1 run. Nicely played by Amit. Solid, another single there. I think that hit his glove. Good bouncer there. That's 1 run to finish. Good over there by the shooters. 11 off it. Still got Avinash, Mohit, Piyush to bat. They are missing Gunny. I think Gunny is a very good batsman when it comes to hitting the walls and running and just picking the right balls, and I think they might miss him today. Let's see what happens. Div's back in to bowl. He's bowled 2 overs. He's got 1 for 12, and he's bowling to Bunty. So they need 93 off 47. That is our good bouncer there by Div. And Bunty gets caught trying to play a pull shot. In goes Piyush. It's getting tougher for the shooters. They need a good innings from one Amit, but they need someone to support him on the other end. Either Piyush or... It's a lovely shot there by Piyush. Smashed back. Smashed Div for 4 runs down the ground. It's another lovely shot there. Well fielded by Div. Saves a 4. As Mohit just comes in, he's telling Amit, learn to back up, but he's saying it in Hindi. A few interesting words used as well. That's a single there. Piyush is doing the right thing here. Look, when you need 12 and over, you have to be looking every ball to either hit it down the ground, run there, or get those 4 runs, or on the side as well, and just run. And with Amit not really running too much, it kind of takes that option out, where I think Piyush is just thinking, look, let me just try to, go for it and hit it down the ground. Now that's cleaned up. Abhi gets his man. Abhi comes on. He's been very miserly. 2 overs, 1 for 3 now. And he's a good bowler, as we know. He's proving it now. Doing a good job for his team. It's an important wicket. Avinash comes in. Abhi to continue. That's not out. Hits the leg of Avinash. He's bowling some heat here. A lot going on there. In the end, it's 1 run. That's going to be a wide ball. Probably lucky to get away with it not being a no ball for height as well. And he's cleaned up. The straight, quick on the stumps. And Avinash departs. And Abhi has got figures of 2.4 overs, 2 for 5. Balling an absolute treat here. As Mohit Arora is a new man in. Let's see what he can do for the shooters. That's well played for a nice 2 runs. And that's 1 leg by. So look, there's only 6 overs left, and the shooters need at least 13.33 runs and over. They just have to start running, I think, if they are to even get close to the score. And it has to be now. They can't wait on a bowler. They can't wait on Div to bowl out his 4 and Abhi to bowl out his 4. It's just got to happen now. That's 2 runs there. A bit lucky there, Piyush, but good intent for a pull shot. Easy run there, not taken. Mohit was keen, but that's a lovely shot. That is 6 runs. Hits that straight down the ground. I was just waiting for that short one. Good stuff there by Piyush. And Div's under pressure. That is that is probably one of the shots of the day, or might be the shot of the day. Beautiful straight drive. And he's right as well. That's 6 runs. That's 12 off the last 2 balls. That's another 6 runs by Piyush. That's a lovely downer. 1 over Div, and all of a sudden the momentum is changing. It has changed. That's a single. And that's also the 100 up now for the shooters. That's edge for a single as well. That is a great over for the shooters. That has brought them back into this game now. They need 59 runs off 5 overs. So very good over for the shooters. As Viggy the skipper goes in to have a bit of a chat to Piyush and Mohit, just tell them to keep doing what they're doing. Give them some encouragement. Back in this game now after that over. And although Div went for a lot that over, his first 3 overs are quite good. And we have Sabur into ball. Now Sabur will most likely ball quite short. It's going to be interesting because Piyush, I think, right now is expecting the short one. He's just backing away and just flat batting it straight down the ground for 4 with the run. So let's see. That's out. It's a lovely catch by Sunny. Wasn't too much footwork there. Piyush gets an edge and Sunny takes a good diving catch. And the shooters are 5 down. TLD needing 2 wickets to win this game. Seth comes into bat. Shooters still in 59 of 29. As I always say, stranger things have happened in SPL. So you never know. Just got to keep being positive. Once you get a few runs in the last few overs, it's hard to stop from the fielding team. It's a dot ball though. It's another dot. And he's bowling smartly to Seth. He's bowling a wide outside off out of his hitting arc. It's another dot. And that's out. Great run out there by Xxii. And he gets Mohit out as well. Probably the better of the 2 batsmen. In comes Viggy, the skipper, who's on 30. As Anil has just said, this is 1 wicket to win for TLD, and look, expect a really big celebration at this wicket or when they get this win. They've worked very hard for it today. In accumulation of all the weeks, they've kept believing in themselves. Won 1, I believe, or 2 games this season, but it's never too late to start winning and making a case for their finals. Seth is the man on strike as the new rules. That's a dot ball. 1 to come here. That's out, and that is the game. Seth leaves it. Sabur gets his 2nd wicket. And Viggy's left stranded on 30. Well batted. TLD win. They get the 6 points here. Shooters, good effort. See, boys. Well, correct. See, boys. Played. Bad luck. Better man with ball. Bad luck. And that is all she wrote for this game. Thanks for tuning in, boys. And please make sure to come down on Wednesday, I believe, at 8 p.m. All the captains of your teams, have a look at your messages, as there's been a message sent out, just confirming that timing. So if you can, make your way down on Wednesday at 8 p.m. so we can all have a chat. As we all do love SPL and we want to continue it growing. So just again, Wednesday 8 p.m. Come down.